Welcome to the 34th Annual Vital Quiz Bowl. This is a 4-night trivia contest that raised funds and awareness for the Volunteers in Tutoring Adult Learners program. It's our adult literacy program here at the Monroe County Public Library. We do the Quiz Bowl every year. It is our 34th year. We have teams that have been coming back for a significant part of that time. It's great fun, and it's all for a great cause. If you're interested in finding out more about Vital, we're always in need of more tutors. So you can support us by becoming a volunteer tutor, and we do provide training. You can also support us with funds. We need funding for training materials, to bring in special educators to help our tutors learn new techniques and to run the program successfully. We're also always searching for new learners. There are many people in our community who would benefit from adult literacy training, either for native language speakers or English as a new language speaker. And we'll give you more information about Vital throughout the program, but you can always call us at 812-349-3173, stop by the library, or visit us online at mcpl.info/vital to find out more. I'm Chris Jackson, your moderator for this evening's contest, and I'd like to thank our Quiz Bowl sponsors, the Perry Township Trustees Office. They've been backing us for many years, and we greatly appreciate their support. We started this year's contest on Monday with 30 teams. We're now in the third night of competition, and we are down to 16 teams, all of whom have won in a previous contest, with the exception of a couple lucky ones, including one of the first-round teams that got a bye for one of a couple of reasons. So let's go ahead and kick off this first round by introducing our teams. We'll actually have our teams introduce themselves. We have the North Side Story. They are the defending champions here to defend their title. They got a bye by being the champions in the first round, so we'll see if they're a little rusty. Let's go ahead and hear who you are and find out what that North Side Story is all about.
I'm Sonia, and we are North Side Story because we're all teachers at Bloomington High School North, and 3 of us were in a production of West Side Story a few years ago, and so, like 10 years ago, or maybe 11. Anyway, that's how the name came about.
Okay, and also if you can test your buzzer, we want to make sure our heart rate, very good.
Sandra.
Elena.
Ruth.
All right, and Northside Story is up against CEWIT in this first round. Let's hear your buzzers and tell us what CEWIT is all about.
My name is Jennifer, and CEWIT is the Center of Excellence for Women in Technology on the IU campus.
Oh. I'm Allison, and I'm CEWIT member.
Excellent.
Hi, I'm Francis.
John.
All right, I know you're all veteran players, but for the audience who may not have seen the contest before, I will review the rules a little bit. We play a 10-minute round. In that round, I will ask as many questions as I can. Correct answers are worth 10 points. There's no deduction of points for wrong answers. Important rules are that only the person who buzzed in may answer the question. Sometimes you think you were the first person because you know the answer, but make sure your buzzer is indeed the one that is flashing, indicating you may answer. You may not confer with your teammates, except in a special case, which I'll get to. So 10 points, as many questions as I can. There is this special category of bonus questions, though. So there, it's a follow-up question after a question is read, and it's a bonus question. I'll let you know. In that case, you may confer with your teammates and have your team captain give the answer. There is a 10-second limit, time limit on all questions. Do you have any questions for us before we get started? All right. Is everybody ready? I've got judges and timers to first question. All right. We will start the clock when I read this question from the category of arts. The 1841 invention of this flexible and portable packaging allowed painters to easily work outside their studios. These contained pre-mixed paint that could be squeezed directly onto the palette. Yes, Northside?
Paint tubes.
Tubes is indeed the answer we were looking for, and you kick off the round with a bonus question. So right away, Northside has the chance to jump up 20 points if you can correctly answer this follow-up. Since the 18th century, this has been a favored medium of amateur painters, as one can achieve handsome effects without tremendous amounts of practice. Before the 1841 invention of oil paint in tubes, this was the most practical color medium for outdoor painting. Being a bonus question, you may confer. The clock is running.
We're going to say watercolors.
Watercolor is correct. For 10 more points, you're off to a 20-point lead. Common knowledge is our next category. Required for many financial transactions, this is the term for the numerically individualized documentation, which is abbreviated PIN. North side?
Personal identification number.
Correct for 10 more points. Entertainment is up next. This 1942 film featured Humphrey Bogart and the often quoted line, CEWIT?
Casablanca.
Here's looking at you, kid, from the film Casablanca. CEWIT is on the board with 10 points. Geography. This state's capital came into being in 1864 when gold was discovered at the Camp Last Chance Gulch, north side.
Sacramento, California.
Sorry, that's not correct. I'll finish the question for CEWIT. A street still bears that name in this state's capital, Helena. Go ahead.
Montana.
Montana is the state we're looking for. Good for 10 more points. 30 points for Northside, 20 for CEWIT. We move to health and medicine. This is commonly tested by medical personnel using a Snellen chart, and the normal range of acuity is considered, CEWIT?
Pain.
No, I'm sorry, not correct. I'll finish the question for Northside. The normal range of acuity is considered 20/20. I'm sorry, the question is only available to Northside. They have now buzzed in, so go ahead.
Test eyesight.
Eyesight, judges? Vision was what my card said, but we consider eyesight to be synonymous, so 10 points for Northside story. History is up next. In 1664, English troops took over the Dutch colony and gave this city its current name. CEWIT?
New York.
New York City. We had some more clues about Brooklyn and Manhattan, but New York is the correct answer. We move to Indiana. As of 2015, one of the top 10 fastest water slides in the world with a top speed of nearly 25 miles per hour is the Wildebeest, which is found at this CEWIT.
Holiday World?
This Indiana amusement park. Indeed, Holiday World is the correct answer, and we now have a tie score of 40 points each. Literacy, our favorite topic here at Vital, is up. Say the homophone that can be defined as to shut or wearing apparel, north side.
Close.
Close, C-L-O-S-E, close as in closing a door, or C-L-O-T-H-E-S as in garments. I actually pronounce those differently, but some people pronounce them the same. You have a 10-point lead here, 50 to 40. Literature is our topic. According to the nursery rhyme, this is the unusual place where baby is sleeping when the wind blows. Go ahead, north side.
In the treetop.
In the treetop, yes. So when the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, bough, cradle, and all. Our next category is music. Every move you make, every bond you break, north side.
The Police, I'll Be Watching You.
That's not the correct answer. I will finish the question. I'll start it over. Every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you are lyrics from this best-selling single by the Police. For CEWIT, go ahead.
Every breath you take.
Every Breath You Take is the name of the single. That is the correct answer. That's 10 points for you. There's also a follow-up bonus. This will be for CEWIT only, and you may confer on this question. This artist achieved fame with his blend of gangster rap, classic pop, and soul. His 1997 debut album, No Way Out, won a Grammy. I'll Be Missing You, a tribute single based on Police's Every Breath You Take, was an international #1 hit, as was his recording of Come With Me from the 1998 Godzilla film soundtrack. You have 10 seconds. You may confer. Go ahead.
Sean Puffy Combs.
Puff
also known
Daddy,
as P.
Sean
Diddy.
Combs, any combination of those names would have worked for us. You have 20 points on that question. Good job, and we are back to a tie game at 60 points each. We're going to take a very brief break in the round now as I tell you a little bit more about why we're here. Vital, Volunteers in Tutoring Adult Learners, is the Monroe County Public Library's adult literacy program. We provide one-on-one tutoring for adults who want to improve their reading, writing, math, or English conversation skills. Learners are always welcome, and we always need more tutors, and we do provide training. For more information, give us a call at 812-349-3173. All right, we're kicking off this penultimate night of Quiz Bowl 2017 with a thrilling round. We're about halfway through. Northside Story, our defending champions, is tied with CEWIT at 60 points each. We will restart the clock when I read this question in the category of nature. Most animals with this ability live in deep, dark parts of the ocean. More than 1,000 kinds of fish. CEWIT?
Bioluminescence.
Bioluminescence is correct. Judges, we had a slightly different spelling, but
I made that change in my book before they...
oh, good. I've got a couple librarians and some other really smart people helping me out. They know the answers as well as anyone. Good for 10 points. We move to a potpourri category. Name this animal to which all the following common sayings refer. Sweating like this. CEWIT?
Oh, it's me. Sorry. A pig?
Pig, yes. This in a poke, you can't make a silk purse out of one of these here. Pig is indeed the correct answer. 80 points to 60 for CEWIT. Science is up. According to this widely accepted theory, a gigantic explosion was the origin... Go ahead, CEWIT.
The Big Bang Theory.
The origin of space and time, yes, the Big Bang. We move to sports and leisure. Originally created in a carpenter's workshop in the city of Billund, Denmark, this company is still based there today, creating one of the most popular children's toys in the world. Yes, Northside?
Lego.
Lego toys, very good for 10 points. Arts. Archibald Willard's famous patriotic painting titled Spirit of 76 features 3 men playing musical instruments while leading American troops into battle. Name one of the instruments being played. Northside?
Drum.
Drum, fife, or flute would have been the other instrument. Good for 10 points. Close the gap to just 10 points behind CEWIT now with about 3.5 minutes to go. Common knowledge. This is the office, the second highest in the country, to which the abbreviations VEEP, CEWIT.
Vice President.
VEEP and VP refer to Vice President. Good for 10 more points. Entertainment is our category. Written and directed by Amy Heckerling, this 1995 film... Go ahead, CEWIT.
Clueless.
Correct. Alicia Silverstone in the lead role based on the Jane Austen novel Emma. All right, geography. This state on the Delmarva Peninsula was the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution. Northside?
Delaware.
Delaware. Name the state which includes the cities of Wilmington and the capital Dover. Very close game here. Health and medicine is our category. Containing teolin, along with a mixture of other secretions, this watery substance is produced by the body to lubricate, Northside?
Saliva.
Saliva or spit, to lubricate chewed food and moisten the mouth. That's good for 10 points. You can tie the game here on this bonus question that's a follow-up just for the Northside team. Still in health and medicine, this is the common name for the cluster of receptor cells found mainly in the epithelium of the tongue that are the organs that sense the flavors of consumables. Talk it over. Have your captain deliver the answer.
Taste buds.
Taste buds. We now have a tie game again with just over 2 minutes to go in the round. History. This southern port city was nearly destroyed by fire in 17 CEWIT.
Atlanta.
Not correct. I'll finish the question for Northside Story. Nearly destroyed by fire in 1788 and again in 1794. In 1815, Andrew Jackson defeated the British in this eponymously named battle here, and the 1984 World's Fair was held in this Louisiana city. Go ahead, Northside.
That's New Orleans.
That is indeed New Orleans. Literacy. The following are all dialects of this language: Chesapeake Bay, Gula, Midwestern, and Bostonian. Go ahead, CEWIT.
English.
All dialects of the English language, tied again at 12 points each, 1 minute and 18 seconds to go. The title character is described thusly in this work. We seek him here, we seek him there, those Frenches seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? That damned elusive... The title character is described thusly in this work. We seek him here, Northside.
Scarlet Pimpernel.
Pimpernel, the Scarlet Pimpernel, good for 10 points. Music. The 1969 American road movie Easy Rider featured this Steppenwolf song with lyrics. Go ahead, north side.
Born to be wild.
Born to be wild. Very good. We move to nature. This flying insect found throughout South America, Central America, and southern parts, CEWIT?
Mosquito.
Not correct. I'll finish the question. And southern parts of the U.S. has a name which arises from this creature's habit of stinging with great ferocity and in great number. This is the common and unfortunately sometimes accurate name for this Africanized honey-making insect. Go ahead, north side.
Killer bee.
Killer bee is what we're looking for. We move to potpourri. Another way of saying armament capable of creating catastrophic devastation is this four-word phrase abbreviated WMD. CEWIT.
Weapon of mass destruction.
Weapons of mass destruction. Good for 10 points. Oh, what a close game. I was speeding up there at the end because I want to get as many questions in. This was a really exciting game. The lead went back and forth. CEWIT played valiantly. They did really well in the first round, but they did succumb to the Northside Story, who pulled ahead there with the surge to the end. They are our defending champions, so congratulations to both teams. We greatly appreciate your participation. CEWIT, we hope you'll come back next year, and Northside Story, we will see you again tomorrow night. I hope all the rounds in this evening's competition are this thrilling, though I hope I can hold out with all the tension. We will be back in just a few minutes with round 2 from the third night of 2017 Quiz Bowl. Please stay tuned. Wow, great job.